Tested.
Hey guys, I'm Will from Tested.
I'm Norm from Tested.
Norm, there is a thermos craze in this office right now.
Crazy about them.
Yeah, started when Dave bought one of these things. This is a 17-ounce Zojirushi Stainless Mug. I wanted to find out what the best insulated bottle was. So I went to Amazon, got like the 5 most popular, grabbed some that were just in the house, some like generic bottles, insulated, uninsulated. This is like a giant water bottle. I tested them all out for 3 things. I wanted to see how long they kept things hot. So to test that, what I did was boiled a whole bunch of water, filled all of these containers with the boiling water, and then measured the temperature and the interval, the time, several times throughout the day. Basically every 20 or 30 minutes for 10 hours. Then I came back 20 hours from the beginning and measured one more time just to see where we ended up after almost all of a full day. So what we did was plotted the temperature on the vertical axis and the time on the horizontal axis. What you're seeing now are the 2 controls, a generic uninsulated bottle and a generic insulated bottle. So it starts at the highest temperature on the left side of the graph and goes down gradually over the next 20 hours. So the second thing was to see if they leaked. Now there's nothing worse than putting a thing full of coffee in your bag and then having coffee all over your $3,000 computer. So the third criteria is of course just general features. Are they easy to use, hard to use? What kind of tricks are there about these thermal bottles? I was surprised at the complexity of these products.
Let's see which one is the best insulated bottle.
The Zojirushi Tough Slim. The Tough Slim is my favorite briefcase bottle. It's got the lid so you can drink out of the cup just like you do in a normal thermos, which actually works really well on these high-end thermoses because the liquid stays really, really hot, and pouring into the cool lid can actually bring it down to drinking temperature really quickly.
And it features a one-handed open design, so you can actually hold the cup in one hand, the lid in one hand, and then pour it with the other hand without having to fumble around.
Yeah.
Capacity is about 17 ounces, which is a little more than the cup.
A cup and a half of coffee, more or less.
It is our favorite briefcase bottle. The Nissan Thermos 16-ounce stainless steel insulated bottle. So Nissan's briefcase bottle, also a briefcase design. We like the design a lot, but not quite as good as the Zojirushi one.
The big problem is actually that the lid, you have to unscrew it part of the way and then it pours down a sluice in the lid. It's a little bit messy. It has arrows that show you where to pour, but it's pretty easy to make a mess and miss your cup, which is very small.
But the heat retention, also very good.
It'll keep your coffee hot much longer than you care to drink it. The Thermos Stainless King beverage bottle. The Stainless King is a more traditional thermos design, the type of thing that a construction guy is going to have in the top of his lunch pail.
It's also the biggest capacity bottle we tested, 40 ounces.
Yeah, which partially explains why it performed better in our heat retention tests than any of the other bottles. With more than double the capacity, it had a larger heat sink and thus could hold on to temperature longer.
So like the other bottles, the lid also doubles as a cup, which is good. But the problem is it's actually kind of hard to open.
Yeah, it has the same mechanism as the Nissan briefcase bottle. You have to twist the thing and then pour. It has the arrows. Not my favorite way to open. It's potentially really messy.
Also, the handle really sucks. This retro design actually clamps your fingers, so if it's full of liquid, it hurts to hold it around.
I'm not a huge fan of that. But if you need to carry 40 ounces of stuff, this will keep it warm for a long time. The Lochen ISO70. So the Lochen ISO70 is a water bottle I bought ages ago, but it's insulated.
So it's actually more of a traditional water bottle, which is why it actually didn't perform as well as the other insulated bottles.
So where the rest of the bottles have a vacuum insulated bottle, this is just styrofoam with an interior liner. It's not as insulated. The thing that I like about this a lot is that the lid actually screws onto the outside. It's externally threaded so that when you open it up and drink out of it, you're not touching something that was rattling around the floor of your car or your backpack.
The Thermos Hello Kitty Funtainer. What the hell is a Funtainer?
Well, it's actually a food jar is the industry term for this. It means that you can put SpaghettiOs in it and eat directly out of it. It doubles as a bowl.
The widest circumference of any of the bottles we tested.
And as a result, it had some of the worst heat performance. The Funtainer was significantly less fun than I expected. All it has is Hello Kitty on the outside. I feel like a Bats Maru version would have been significantly more metal.
And this fun lid, actually pretty hard to open and close.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Funtainer.
The Zojirushi 17-ounce stainless mug. Finally, the Zojirushi stainless mug, the one you've been waiting for. Guess what? It's pretty good.
So it's basically the same bottle as the Tough Slim, but it actually uses a modified lid. So it's a modified briefcase design.
So the lid actually, kind of like the other Zojirushi, one-handed operation, has a lock which you can activate with your thumb, easy to pour, and perform well.
While it came in 4th place by a very slim margin, in our heat test, it significantly outperformed the generic brand bottle. I was also concerned that with the quick open button, you'd accidentally have this open in your bag and make a big mess. The lock completely avoids that problem.
Bottom line, this is a great insulated bottle.
So these are the 4 we liked. My personal favorite is the Zojirushi 17-ounce stainless mug. Just because you can open up, you can drink straight from it. It is fantastic, and the lock means it will never spill in your bag.
All the high-end ones, none of them leaked, but if you get a generic Target one, those are the ones that actually are
leaky.
bad.
Yeah.
And if you want a more traditional insulated bottle, maybe the briefcase design with a lid you can drink out of, we recommend the Zojirushi Tough Swim.
Yeah.
Also a great performer.
The instant open, instant close spout is fantastic. You're not going to want to drink directly from this because you will really burn yourself badly, though.
And because Zojirushi doesn't offer a large capacity bottle, if you want 40 ounces, you can also always go with the Nissan Thermos Stainless King.
Lovely midnight blue.
So just watch out for your fingers.
This week, I learned more about insulated bottles than I ever thought I would.
And now you'll never have to drink lukewarm coffee ever again.
Yep. For Test, I'm Will.
I'm Norm.
See you guys next time.
Bye.